It's okay, I'm good. Let's go!
Hello guys, Mr. Rossi 1990 here, and this is my 5th episode of Road to Glory. As you can see here, we start things off yet again by going straight into a game against a guy, and remember this guy's name, just for some reason. He started things off with a very nice team there, obviously going for a Italian-based team with the likes of Pato and Etu and some silver striker up front with a card on. But just watch and see what he does in this game. Really annoys me, probably everyone else, but he decides to go and do something really bad. Not really bad, but it's just not right, really. But we get him behind pretty early on with Remy, and he will slot that one away nicely. And I think it's just after I score he decides to do it, obviously to make his side better or whatever, but he decides to sub on Melito for, I think it was a striker, or it might have been one of the bronze players, but coming off the bench. Melito is obviously an absolute beast, so obviously his stats are now officially improved on whatever they were before. But unfortunately for him, he couldn't do much with him first half, so we end that half 1-0 us still, away from home as per usual. Don't seem to ever get any home games, as you can see, not too much going on in that first half. So we start the first half off just the way we did the last. This is the second half, sorry. Start the second half off just the way we did last. And Remy decides not to put that one away, but a nice little chip across, and he'll head one home for 2-1. Very good in the air, unlike Cinnamon Pong goal. He can't seem to score a header for the life of him. As you can see here, he just gets in behind quite easily with Etu, and I'm not too sure who that is. Probably a Korean, but he scores quite a nice first time shot, which he decides was the best goal he's ever scored, so he's going to eat the celebration and watch the replay about 50 times, but that's fine. That is fine by me. So he puts that away quite nicely. So that makes it 2-1, and we're getting behind here, nice over the top through ball, and I believe that's Ben Arthur, not sorry, Ben Arthur, BK Young, or whatever he's called, with a nice finish. Ben Arthur plays the ball, was it? I'm not too sure why I said Ben Arthur, but yeah. Nice finish there. I believe that's 3-1 now, and that is the way that one finished. So a nice win there, considering he had Melito, Etu, Pato, and the likes of them. So that gives us a nice chunk of coin. So yet again, I go and buy some bronze packs, and we get some nice cards in there. A shiny bronze, which I think sold for 200 coins, and a healing card, which also sold for 200 coins. And we buy another pack. And yeah, quite a lot of bronze packed in this episode, I believe. Trying to just get them, because I do make profit off bronzes, I'm pretty sure most people do. But we're going to buy a Brillant for, is that 750 or 700 coins? And also we buy a Flamini for 450, just to build that extra bench quality, and considering he had quite a nice chunk of contract. So we go straight into another game against a guy who's got 100 chemistry. So starting to play the more complicated teams now, but this guy actually had not a best of teams. I think it's a Netherlands bronze and silver mixed squad, but very good chemistry linking, as I said, so they're always quite a tough team to play. Even with the manager not liking the formation, it's still 100% chemistry, so you know that they're obviously going to link quite well together. But Brian's obviously just too quick for him, so he just bursts down the side. And one of my trademark goals, I like to say, because I always do that cut in and shoot, but that's a brilliant goal for Brian. Nice little celebration to top it off, and that puts us 1-0 up pretty early on, so I'm pretty pleased with that one. Nice curling shot, as you do. Over the top ball here, Briand gets in behind, tries a cheeky lob. Horrible piece of goalkeeping, and that'll just zoom into the top corner. And I hate that celebration, because obviously he's messed up, I'm sorry, but sometimes that's just the way to do it. Bit of mocking in this game, bit of banter, why not? Nice hack at half time. Hacking at half time, it's just something you gotta do. I think I injured him, but I believe that somebody injured my Sissoko last episode, so it's got to be done. And that's the Ben Arthur one I was thinking of, in over the top, pretty similar to the goal in the last game with the South Korean. I knew he scored one. So that's a nice little finish there for Ben Arthur and over the top. Then balls are just far too good for this game. Might need to improve on that in FIFA 12. But yeah, I'm going to use it if it works. Why not? As you can see here, got left a message there by some guy. But he scores a pretty nice header there from one of his players. I'm not too sure who that was, but a pretty good goal nonetheless. Beats the goalkeeper, all ends up. So then from the resulting corner there, big man Sacco runs into the net, following where his ball was, and decides to take a bow because he thought it was that good. Pretty nice finish though from the big man. Big centre back getting up there from the corner. So that puts us 4-1 up. And that's the way that one finished. So pretty convincing win there. But considering he had a bronze and silver team, that's always expected. So that's pretty nice. A nice chunk of coins there yet again. And I sell some more stuff in the trade, which is topping up our coins quite nicely. So we decide to waste some more coins on another pack. Not wasting, actually, it's very good. Got him again, I believe I just got him. So see what he goes for. Nice couple of contracts and fitness cards and what have you in there. And we go out and buy Mandanda, who had a very nice set of contracts and had a formation which was quite similar to mine, so he'll link quite nicely. And yet again, another bronze pack. I'm liking the bronze packs. As I said, I'm making profits off them, so it's very good for the start of this road to glory. Might help us out in the future to be able to buy better players and more packs. And yeah, so we go into another game here against, oh, look who it is, the guy from the first game. And look at his strike force, a 45. Now, who's going to believe that? He does technically come in with the 45 strike force, or whatever that is. And all his other players, brilliant team, and I wonder what he does. Pretty sure everyone can probably guess, considering he is a jackass. So he decides to bring on, right away I believe it is, straight, not even wasting any time this time like last time, straight from kickoff, pauses it. I thought, wow, that's just great, innit? I'm not going to rage quit, no much point of that. So I come back into the game, and obviously the subs won't be made until the ball goes out of play. Unfortunately, I think it's me who rolls out of play pretty early on, so he gets a chance to make them subs. And here it is. So he actually ends up bringing on, I think it's Etu and Melito yet again, which is obviously going to be very good up against my team, compared to the two bronzes he had. But again, we get a lovely over-the-top through ball, and we're just playing it brilliantly, and that's a brilliant first-time volley from Remy. Very good player, pretty good signing for the 300 odd coins I paid for him, 350 I think it was. So he's turning out to be quite a good striker. And as you can see here, he gets in behind and plays a pretty similar type of balls I just did, but that header seems to beat Mandanda. So can't really fault him for that nice little finish. Mikali, very good player. So that puts it 1-1, and that is half time. So yeah, we go in, pretty even matched game there. So we get this lucky corner here. I'm not sure if it actually does go. Keeper might have pulled out of play, but I'm pretty happy with that, because resulting from the corner pretty late on is Sacco yet again, getting on the end of that. He is a beast from corners. Absolutely brilliant defender to have up there, helping you out. So yeah, that puts us 2-1 up pretty late on in the game. And I think he might try and go all out attack, so we get in behind with Ben Arthur, holding it up a little bit, gives it a chance to the guy at the back get in, and we just whip it in. And another nice header from Jimmy Briand. As I said before, better header than Florence in the Mompong goal, but not too sure if he's a better player. Jimmy Briand, very good signing. So yeah, that puts us 3-1 up, and he is obviously pissed at that, so he tries to do the skills, and I hack him down there beautifully. But yes, that's a nice little win there, considering he had a very much better team than me. So that's twice we've played that guy in this episode. If you want to leave him a message telling him what you think of him, go ahead. But yeah, so we go in again and buy another bronze pack. This time we get quite a few contracts in this one, which is ideal. And some players you might sell for around 150, 200 coins each. And it's always nice to have the contracts and fitness cards and whatever. So I go buy some couple of backup players now in Mikael Sylvester, because a couple of our players are running out of contracts. I pick him up fairly cheap. And I also buy Peretti, is it? Peretti, maybe? Nice covering midfield player there for if somebody gets injured or what have you. And there is our team at the moment, so thank you very much for watching this episode. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I will be back shortly with the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.